Right now, I'm at the heaviest body weight of my entire life, but I'm also at my absolute strongest. And this week, I'm intentionally starting a cut and resuming a GLP-1 medication, specifically Tirzepatide. Now, if you spend any time in mainstream fitness circles, you've probably heard that using a peptide to control your appetite is cheating. You've seen the judgmental fitness influencers claiming it's a moral shortcut. But as a software engineer and an 11-year strength training regular, I don't believe that weight loss requires moral suffering. I look at it through data architecture. And the clinical data is clear. Controlling baseline appetite with precise modern medicine is a massive system upgrade. But if you deploy this medication incorrectly, you will trigger a severe data leak in your physical infrastructure. Today, I'm going to open up my personal dashboard, show you exactly how I lost a significant amount of muscle mass during my last cycle of Tirzepatide. And I'll give you the exact 4-part protocol I'm using this month to debug the process and aggressively defend my lean tissue. To understand how to optimize the system, we have to look at where the code failed. I originally started Tirzepatide in December. Structurally, it was what clinical papers call a high responder. On just the starter dose of 2.5 milligrams, my central nervous system's food chatter was completely silenced. A small bowl of protein and oats at breakfast kept me fully satiated until dinner time. I systematically titrated up to 7.5 milligrams and successfully dropped over 15 pounds in a 4-month window. But I made a critical architectural error. Due to intense lifestyle and time constraints during that specific block, I wasn't strength training. I completely stepped away from the barbell. I assumed a caloric deficit was enough, but it wasn't. While the scale went down, my body composition severely degraded. I didn't just lose adipose tissue. I catabolized raw muscle. When I finally returned to the gym and restarted my main compound lifts, my strength parameters had completely plummeted. I had to temporarily go off the medication to structurally rebuild the lost muscle mass and restore my strength baselines. The weight came back quickly, bringing me to my current peak weight. I don't regret it, though. It was a necessary calibration to get my strength back, but it proved a massive point. My personal strength deficit wasn't a fluke. It's a highly documented biological reality. If you are using a GLP-1 receptor agonist like Tirzepatide or semaglutide, and you are not forcing mechanical tension on your skeletal system, you are running a highly destructive script. Let's look at the actual clinical telemetry. Landmark Step 1 substudy analyzed body composition metrics during rapid, peptide-induced weight loss. The data revealed that lean mass accounted for a staggering 20 to 40% of the total weight lost. Think about that. Up to nearly half of the weight leaving your body isn't fat. It's the functional, metabolic engine that keeps you strong, mobile, and healthy. Furthermore, a 2023 study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism confirmed that rapid weight loss via GLP-1s without an axial loading stimulus causes a measurable reduction in bone mineral density at the hip and spine. You aren't just losing weight, you are literally losing structural density. But the medical literature also provides the exact patch for this bug. Landmark research published in the New England Journal of Medicine demonstrated that combining a weight loss protocol with structured resistance training completely halts the loss of lean tissue and preserves absolute functional strength. When you place a heavy barbell over your skeleton, you send an undeniable, high-priority command to your endocrine system. Do not catabolize this tissue. It is required for survival. So, how do we deploy this safely? This week, I'm officially initializing my cut. I'm stepping back down to 2.5 milligram starter dose of Tirzepatide to manage metabolic appetite, but this time, the architecture is completely different. If you are starting a cut, here's the exact 4-part protocol we are executing to guarantee muscle retention. First, center the barbell. We are entirely bypassing the low-leverage machine circuits and isolation movements. The center of my week is locked into a minimalistic matrix of fundamental compound movements: the squat, bench press, deadlift, overhead press, and power clean. These lifts recruit the maximum amount of muscle mass and trigger the precise neuroendocrine response needed to shield your lean tissue from a caloric deficit. Second, deploy a linear checklist. Do not go to the gym to burn calories or sweat randomly. Treat your training like a deterministic user manual. I am running a strict heavy, light, medium, full body program. Every single workout is an absolute checklist of sets and reps, where we track parameters, manage rest intervals, and demand consistent mechanical output. Third, prioritize information architecture. Gym anxiety and sensory overload are massive bottlenecks that keep people out of the free weights section. You need a structured, technical checklist and a clear execution manual. When you enter a facility armed with absolute clarity on your lifting mechanics, environmental uncertainty drops to 0. Fourth, systemic optimization. Remember that GLP-1 medications are not cosmetic shortcuts. The SELECT trial in the New England Journal of Medicine proved that these peptides reduce major cardiovascular events by 20%. Emerging neuroscience shows that they actively modulate dopamine pathways, quiet chronic neuroinflammation, and silence addictive brain noise. It is a profound medical tool, provided that you protect your lean muscle mass while using it. Over the next 12 weeks, I will be logging every single data point of this experiment right here on this channel. The macros, the dosage adjustments, body comp data, and the absolute barbell metrics. If you want to strip away the emotional hype of the fitness industry and learn how to build raw strength on your own terms, hit the subscribe button and join the community. And if you're ready to replace gym chaos with a clean, step-by-step checklist, head down to the description and download my free 30-day user manual, the Neurodivergent Lifter's Guide to Your First Month in the Gym. The system is calibrated, let's keep building.